County Schools, and on behalf of the Stevens County Board of Education, I'd like to welcome you here to the grand opening of the CTAE facility and the dedication for the coming school year. It's just awesome to be able to get together and share this moment. We've been in this building now for over half of the school year, but just didn't get the moment of the opportunity to really celebrate it. I know that we had some things planned and scheduled that, we had to be flexible with. And I think we've learned to be really flexible and roll with the punches. But I would like to point out our distinguished guests, some local guests and also some from the state. So I've asked those to stand when I call your group. I know we have some city council members here who will stand. Thank you for coming. We have the county commissioners. We have some here who will stand. Thank you for your attendance. We also have school board members here. If they'll stand. Thank you all as well. We also have with us Dr. Barbara Wall, and I'll give her another introduction later. We also have with us Sandra Martin and Laura Boswell. And before we get started, I would just like to say thank you for coming. This attendance here, this turnout is just amazing. We also have, don't want to forget, my friends at North Georgia Technical College. If they'll please stand, because they are a huge partner of ours in CTAE and everything that we do here. But I want to say thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your support. This would not be possible not only from the State Department's support, but local support. Things like this are paid for by SPLOST dollars. So thank you for your support and continued support for the SPLOST. It makes things like this possible. It provides opportunities for our students. And for that, and that investment, we cannot repay it. At this time, I'd also like to call forward the color guard. But before I do, I want to tout something. This team, members of this team, actually just competed at the national level with, against the top 2% of teams across the country and internationally. They were in Washington, D.C., and during this competition, they placed 11th. That is So at this time, I will ask for you to rise as the color representative, the invocation, and the flag. We remain standing. I'll ask Mr. Cowan, Principal of Stevens County High School, to come forward and offer the invitation.
That's right. Dear God, I thank you so much for the opportunity to gather here today to celebrate this new facility at Stevens County High School. My Lord, I thank you for the individuals, the businesses, the organizations that are represented here, and I thank you for their commitment and their interest for the students here at Stevens County High School. Lord, I thank you for the blessing. We thank you for blessing this facility and what it will mean for our students and our community for years to come. Thank you for all that you've done for us.
Thank you. Please be seated. It is my honor to recognize and bring out our honored guest to speak this morning during our dedication. Originally, we had planned, as you all know, for the state superintendent of schools to attend, but unfortunately, as you've heard in the news, he is under the weather. So, like all things, people step up, and we're so happy that they do. So Dr. Barbara Wall is going to come and speak to us this morning about CTAE and some things about Stevens County, I think. And she is the director of CTAE for the entire state of Georgia. If you please give her a big round of applause.
Good morning. It is my honor to bring greetings to you from the Georgia Department of Education. I'm so excited to be here and be a part of the grand opening and ribbon time event of the Stevens County High School CTAE wing. Thank you so much for inviting us here. This facility is beautiful. I've not seen it all, so I can't wait to see the rest of it. But I've heard that your teachers had some input in designing their labs and their classrooms, and I think that's wonderful. Thank you for allowing our teachers to do that. That speaks volumes. I also commend every person that has played a part in making sure that this facility became a reality. You know, across every school district in Georgia, CTAE delivers for our state. CTAE is delivering students for post-graduation success by teaching employability skills and technical skills that are in demand today and will continue to the future. CTAE is supporting businesses across all sectors by training the next generation of talent graduating with credentials, cutting-edge skills, and work experience. Communities across Georgia, like Stevens County, are benefiting from the local talent pipelines that support existing businesses and economic development efforts. Did you know that the CTAE concentrated graduation rate of Stevens County High School is 98.3%? That's higher than the state CTAE concentrated graduation rate. Congratulations, Stevens County. That's great. CTAE program is known for delivering real high school experiences with added value. Also, real opportunities for college and rewarding careers, and real-world workforce-ready skills. You get to do all that this year in a brand new facility. That, to me, is very exciting. Having that new facility that you can prepare our CTAE students for workforce success in. I know y'all are excited. I can see that on your faces, and I could hear the buzz when we came to the room. Today is indeed a great day. I'm excited to be here. I know our superintendent wished that he were here, but thank you so much for including my staff and me in your celebration today.
Thank y'all. I just want to take a second to welcome everybody. We are really excited about this facility behind us and what it means for Stevens County High School. Like the rest of Stevens County High School, our CTAE department is growing and expanding opportunities for students. Okay? This facility is going to have a major impact on our students for many years to come, but not only our students, but our community as well. And we're really excited about it. We're excited about this school year. We're excited about the opportunities that's going to come from this facility here behind us. But let me tell you, we couldn't do any of it without these teachers that we have sitting right here on this front row. This is part of our faculty, the CTAE department, but I'm going to tell you, this is probably the best CTAE department I've ever seen or witnessed in a school system. We've got a great group of teachers that are dedicated to our students, and we're really excited about them and the direction that we're headed. And I just want to take a second to introduce them real quick and their pathways, their subjects that they're teaching. And if y'all will, when I call your name, go up here and stand up front, okay? In agriculture, we've got Brad Dalton and Bailey Hicks. In architectural drawing and design, we've got Jeffrey Lovegrove. In audio, video, technology, and film, we've got Bree Tankerson. Automotive service technology, Brian Thompson. Business and technology, we've got Gordon Thigpen and Jessica Fitzgerald. Construction, Brad Randall. Cosmetology, Lene Caldwell. Graphic communications, Stacy Hempfield. Healthcare science, Tabitha Smith and Haley Wright. JROTC, Dave Priatko and Judd Turk. Well, Chris Otters. And our work-based learning teachers are Rod Pitkin and LaDonna Marcus. Again, thank you for coming. I hope you're as excited about this opportunity as we are. At this point, I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Hill. I believe she's got some instructions for us.
Good morning. Again, thank you for being here. We can't thank you enough for the support that you're giving us. Before we introduce Ms. Payson and get started with the time portion, we wanted to talk about a few things, some housekeeping things. If you'll notice on the back of your program, there's a map. You'll have self-guided tours when we complete this, so you just feel free to go through those classrooms. We'll have students back there to help you assist with whatever you need. The teachers that you just met will be in their classrooms. They have worked diligently, and I know that Dr. Oldham and Mr. Collins described them, but I want you to understand what kind of teachers we have. They have worked diligently to supply their classrooms with state-of-the-art equipment. They are so enthusiastic about what they do. They are so passionate about this. So when they're in their classrooms, I want you to ask them what they teach, what courses they develop. We've got teachers sitting here that developed a curriculum for the state this past summer. We've got a National Teacher of the Year with us. Ms. Lene Caldwell was the Tiger Teacher of the Year nationally. Tabitha Smith was the Healthcare Teacher of the Year for the state last year. We have amazing staff members here. So when you're in their classroom, ask them what they're doing. Ask them about the advanced degrees they're getting. Lovegrove completed computer science endorsement this summer, so that we can offer that to our students as well. So ask them about the student organizations that they advise. Ask them about the student competitions that they're helping with. Ask them about all those things. They're excited to share. Please enjoy your CTAE link. Like he told you, it's because of your input that we got what we got. We asked for your advice on how to supply those rooms, and you did that and helped us. You sat and spent hours with our teachers developing those classrooms and developing the inventory list and the equipment list. So thank you so much for that too. We've welcomed our guests. We've introduced our teachers. We've thanked others, but as I look around, you notice all these teachers that work here. They also have advisory committees. Every single teacher here has somebody from their advisory committee here in the audience today. That speaks volumes about the importance that you place in what we're doing here. So thank you for that input. So also on your program, you'll notice this. We get funded by the state and federally. We spend those funds based on what our local needs are. And we reassess those all the time to reevaluate what the needs in our community are. So if you'll notice on your agenda, there are 2 ways that you can get to a free survey that I ask that you do. For those that are really tech savvy, there's a QR code. Put your phone there. When you put your camera there, there'll be a bar at the top. your phone, click that, and you can get straight to the survey. There, if you don't want to do it here, you can go back to your offices or back home, and if you'll type in SCHS CTAE, the very first site that pops up is a Google site, that's our website, takes you straight to the stakeholder survey. Or we also have some of our students, and notice all of our students here, before school starts that are here. They'll be in the back of the computers. You can jump in one of those classrooms and do that survey. It's a brief survey. It may take you 5 minutes to do. But it's a way for us to find out what you need. I know your needs are always changing. We have to evolve with you. So please do that. Finally, we did recognize North Georgia Tech as one of our partners. They are partners of ours, and one of the things they partnered with us today is a hospitality table. So I asked them if they would recreate some of those specialties that they have. So those are in the back. We have the hospitality table. Feel free to enjoy those. Thank you, Golden Watson, for sponsoring that part of our program. And lastly, last year we were not able to do a lot of things until the end of the year. At the last 2 weeks of school, we hosted a job fair. And over the summer, I had so many comments about how successful that was, all the connections that were made, employers, all those kids that they met. So we decided to do one again this fall. So August the 24th, we'll host that back in the administrative offices. There's sign-up sheets if you want to sign up there. I'll be glad to contact you, or you can email me, and I'll put you on that list as well. I was told last week that we actually have a program where some of our students are going to do a certification, a 3-day certification, and they can, a 3-day workshop, and they can earn certifications in OSHA safety, first aid certification, CPR certification. I think you'll find that very valuable as you're hiring some of these students too. So we're excited about all the things that we're going to offer in the next year here. So welcome. Next we'll have Ms. Payson, President of Privatizing.
I'm Julie Mason with the Coast County Chamber of Commerce, and it has been my absolute privilege to be in this role for coming up on 7 years. And during this time in this role, I've had the privilege to see how well our community works together. I'm from Atlanta, from a bigger city, grew up there, but I'll tell you what, there's one thing about small towns and regions working together is you can get it done. And people know each other, and they have input, and they have a place at the table. And regardless of what the topic is and what the issue is at hand, that is one thing I'm super proud of Stevens County, that we work together. There's a mutual respect for one another. As a parent, as a mom of 8 kids, you can only imagine the spectrum of personalities that come out of our family even. And it's interesting to see and to be witness to that all kids aren't the same. And it's awesome to be able to see how our school has risen to the occasion. To everybody doesn't go down one specific path, but we're making a way, making opportunities available for our students here in Stevens County. With this state-of-the-art facility, it's amazing. We're very grateful and should recognize how we are blessed to have this opportunity in our community for our students and for our leaders now and leaders down the road, hoping that they will choose to stay here in Stevens County and invest in our community or come back if they go away for further education. One opportunity we had, I guess it was a couple of years ago, we had a meeting in the Development Authority, and a number of our community leaders were a part of that meeting, and it was a consulting firm had reached out to us to want to talk to us a little bit about how we can connect and wanted to offer their services to the leaders in Stevens County. And part of that meeting was, well, tell us a little bit about your work-based learning and your relationships that you have with your industries locally. I believe Dr. Oldham was there, as well as Dan Hill was there representing work-based learning at that time. And as they began to tell the story of what all we have going on here, the consultants became very quiet. They were taking notes frantically and made it very clear that we are exceptional on what we already had going on here, and that was a year and a half, 2 years ago, and that's just further. They were very, literally the the relationships that we have with our local industries, the fact that the industries have an input in what we are doing in this department and in our school system. What are their needs as employers? What certifications do they need their employees to have when they start? How can we help with that? How can we create pathways that will better serve our local industries in this community? And I'm super excited that not only for the work that Danielle has done, she is a leader in that field, certainly since our consultants were taking notes to share with other communities, but we're excited that you are now heading up the CTAE department and something we can certainly be proud of here in Stevens County. Just to let you know, I think the word ribbon tying is a little bit different than you may be familiar with ribbon cuttings when there's a new business. We have begun last year doing ribbon ties, which just simply represents the community coming around, a new business, the school system, the state coming together, partnering with us, our local governments, and in this situation, we are all here to celebrate all that's gone on at Stevens County High School. We're super proud of that, and I still have some in the school system. Looking forward to them coming through as well. We have made opportunities so far-reaching to our students, and I'm grateful for your leadership. Thank you, Dr. Oldham. Thank you, Pam, to your team. We have had some kind of interaction with so many of the departments in CTAE program here. And I'll tell you one thing, when we go to the banquet or whatever, the end of the year, this is what's happened this year in CTAE, the list of accomplishments for Stevens County High School CTAE program, it will blow you away. I mean, it's pages of what all has been accomplished here. So we have so much to be proud of. Thank you to our teachers, to our leadership in this community. Thank you for the support from the county and the city, because it's really all about our kids and what we can do to pour in and better prepare them for their future. So now we're going to have our ribbon time. We're going to set, I think you had certain people that you want to be a part of that as well. Teachers, leadership, Dr. Oldham. You want to announce who you'd like to have in this picture, but everybody please stay here with us, and then you can go on a tour and enjoy what all is going on here. Thank you so much.
I'd like to have the teachers and the school administration come forward. I'd like the State Department folks as well to be a part, and representation from North Georgia. As we work with them to take a picture for the ribbon cutting. Yes, we'll do it right here. They'll just come on forward. Community members as well, feel free to jump in, board members, county commission. We'd love to have you as well.